We spoke to the OSBI about some of these cases that are starting to come up as we're processing these backlogged kits.
There's a backlog of rape test kits in Oklahoma, a big reason why Senator Jessica Garvin penned a bill that eliminates the statute of limitations in rape cases. It was signed by the governor this week.
Some of the offenders have multiple victims, and when I found out about the statute of limitations last year in rural caucus, it just crushed me because I thought some of these victims are never going to get justice.
Her Senate bill, 1658, gets rid of the statute of limitations for rape crimes when DNA evidence emerges or when someone confesses to the crime. Currently, victims have 12 years to report the crime after it happens.
And there's a lot of people out there who have been victimized who maybe are just scared to say anything because they don't think that it will ever be handled and they'll never get justice.
Garvin says if the state can get caught up on the backlog of those rape test kits, more victims will get justice, and the hope is more abusers will confess to their crimes.
The intent is if you have someone who we find DNA evidence on, 2 or 3 victims, they may have a circumstance where they've brought this new DNA evidence to someone who has victimized women or men and be able to get multiple other confessions.
She also told me her ultimate goal:
that more women will feel comfortable and confident in knowing that they will get justice because it's something that the state of Oklahoma takes seriously.
The new law takes effect November 1st this year. Attorney General Gentner Drummond gave a statement saying in part, the passage of time must not be an impediment to the prosecution of rapists when DNA evidence exists or a suspect confesses. In OKC, Jason Berger, KOCO 5 News.